Previously on Survivor.
Drop your buffs, we are switching tribes.
All of a sudden we're on a new team, and then the teams are so split. They're evenly split 3 and 3, like split by gender almost.
That is all of our initials put together.
Sam, Leo, Aiden, yeah.
I want to work with threats.
It is better for the people that might be considered to be threats to be sticking together, kind of like a mutual shield action.
I don't know if Luke would be the right call. No.
I can either risk or protect.
Leo got it, but Leo and that tribe now have an advantage for the next immunity challenge.
Gabby has an extra vote.
It's just a matter of who do we think is going to be the best for us.
Abby and I have a thing. We're all voting Megan, which I feel really, really bad about.
Mine was changed, and I only learned about it like today, this morning. And
Ashley and Alex just told me that they think that Aiden is being really, really sketchy.
Third person voted out of Survivor Twin Cities. Megan, the tribe has voted.
Megan was definitely my closest ally, so losing Megan is rough for me. Now I'm probably going to try to rock it with Ashley on the other side, and then Cameron and Logan.
I actually made it a point to talk to Aiden, reeled him back into reality. You don't want to vote out Gabby. You want to stick with us, at least have a majority blue so that they don't have the upper hand on us in the merge if they do really want to be like the whole black straw thing. I didn't know Aiden was going to get votes. That's what really surprised me and what I think ended up like changing this morning.
I saw Aiden and Ashley this morning before, like at like 2:45ish, right? And we sat down and we were like, sorry that it's Megan, like I know that you like really liked her or whatever, but it's just kind of how it happens. And she's like, yeah, I know, okay. So I thought, all same page, we're good, A-okay. So then we do like the 30 minutes right before and everyone's chatting, and then Ashley and Alex come up to me and they're like, yeah, I think we need to vote Aiden. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, for real guys, like come on, we have this down. And I'm like, well, why? And they're like, you know, Aiden was throwing your name out there before anyone else. And I'm like, yeah, I know, we already talked about this. Like Aiden came to me and was like, I wanted to see what they were voting. Like when at the watch party, he talked to Ashley and Megan and he said that he suggested, he put my name out there to see it, like what they were thinking. And you know, a little sus, I don't really like that he did that, but at the same time, like, I don't give a fuck. Like he told me that. I felt like I trust him on that. So I told them that and they're like, no, like he was being super sketchy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you guys. So I'm like, guys, come on, like, let's figure this out.
it's not looking good for me, folks. And that's so sad.
Alright, Wasaka, one member down. Megan voted out at the last tribal council. You ready to get to today's immunity challenge? Yeah. Alright. Today, you will be competing not for tribal immunity. Both tribes will be going to tribal council next week. You will be competing for the first time for this individual immunity necklace and the tribal immunity idol. So, one person from each tribe will win immunity today. No one else will be safe from the vote next week. Challenge works like this. Each of you will have a spot with a ping pong ball and a paper plate. All you need to do is raise this above your head without the ball falling off. We will periodically make it harder throughout the challenge because no one drops. If you are the last person standing from both tribes, your tribe goes second and watches the first tribe's tribal council. Hot Bishes, you have one extra member, so one of you will be sitting out of the challenge. That person will not have a chance to compete for immunity. They will be able to bet on one of their tribe mates to win immunity for their tribe. If they bet correctly, they will win immunity as well.
It is an advantage to sit out.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing this again? Part 2?
Sure, yes.
So who's
Out of 5.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But do you want to compete? Because then you can just compete and not be.
Yeah, like if you want to.
Because you're competing.
I'm competing.
Okay. Okay. So just between the 4 of us.
We could have done that, yeah.
My Claire era.
Do we have a decision from Hot Bishes?
I guess I'm sitting out again.
Okay, so Sam,
Okay.
what you're gonna do is sit in that chair, you're gonna write down the name of who you're betting for, you're not gonna show people, you're just gonna hand it to whoever's one of the production people over there, okay?
I was thinking about it first from like a strategic standpoint. Who would be like the worst case scenario to win immunity for me?
Leo, I believe you have a challenge advantage.
I do.
Your advantage will be that you are able to drop your hand below a 90-degree angle or let your ball fall off once, at which point you'll have a 30-second rest and you can put it back on and get back in the challenge. We had a question from them, by the way. You're allowed to support your arm, too. This challenge is on. Starting now, if your ball falls off of your plate, you are out. You do not have any chance at immunity at the next tribal council. We're moving from Ashley's ball. Her hand's shaking.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, locked in. That has not moved at all. His arm is way above 90. He's not taking any chances.
Leo's ball, super steady.
Leo's ball moving a little bit. As a reminder, Leo does have an advantage. As I said, Aiden drops. He is the first out of this challenge. Aiden, you will have no shot at immunity at next week's tribal council. You are out at 2 minutes and 35 seconds into this challenge. Everybody's ball's moving. Yana's ball's moving for the first time. Alexander's ball drops. Alexander, you are the second person out of this challenge. We are 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. A valiant effort. Ashley looks like she's bored, doing a yoga pose on the end there. Everyone's dropping around her. Is it a trend? Leo's massaging his shoulder. Is he feeling the burn or is he taking precautionary action? Nobody wants to have what happened to Megan happen to them. This game is getting intense. Ashley feeling the burn. Keep it up there, Ashley. Everybody's starting to breathe. Oh, and Yana's ball falls off. Yana, you are the third person out of this challenge. 4 minutes and 5 seconds into it. Keep an eye on that plate. Playing for immunity now for Wasaka is just Ashley and Gabby. This room is hot. Think of it as hot yoga.
Get in here. So take all your clothes.
Ashley's dancing. That's a lot of confidence on the end.
No, a lot of boredom.
Lots of boredom. Everybody holding strong. We are 8 minutes into this challenge. Now you just gotta last another 2 minutes. Do what you've done 4 times already, one more time, and you can swap. Gabby, that arm is looking mighty close to less than 90 degrees. Keep that ball up. You have a 1 and 2 shot of immunity. Just keep it there for a little longer.
2 of my tribe mates dropped, and then you said something about how I had a 50% chance of winning immunity. I didn't realize that each tribe got immunity. I thought it was like just the overall winner got immunity. So that gave me a lot more hope.
I'm gonna count you down at 15 seconds. We are at 9 minutes now. All you gotta do is last 1 more minute. There's a grace period. You'll have 30 seconds to swap it between hands, but if you take a little longer than that, I'm not going to get mad at you. Cameron, grimacing over there. Keep that hand up. You don't want to be the first one of Hot Bishes. Logan's hand is shaking, but his arm is still above 90 degrees. I love the commitment. All All right, here we go. 15 seconds. 15, you can start switching now. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now you've got 30 seconds to get it from where it is now up in the air. Cameron's ball is moving. Cameron, do not touch that ball with a finger. Cameron is the first member of Hot Bishes out of this challenge at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Everybody else, make sure that hand is up. Excellent work, Cameron. That was a valiant effort. In 5 minutes, we are going to have you switch back to your first hand. If you want to stretch out that other hand, now would be the time. This is where we're going to start losing people. Okay. We are going to start making the switch. I'm going to count you down. 15, 14, 13, 12. Ashley, I'm gonna say that's okay.
You said we got 30 seconds.
That's true, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So if you have not started making the switch, start making it now. You have 30 seconds from this moment to make it. Gabe makes it effortlessly. Logan, I'm gonna need you to. That's good. Yep. Gabby, you looking good. I think that's fine. Logan's shaking. The ball's falling. Keep it up, Logan. Keep it on the plate. Logan is fighting. That is the fight that I want to see. Still in this. You're all at 17 minutes now. This is impressive. You don't need to win immunity to have accomplished something today. Logan, out of this challenge at 17 minutes and 19 seconds. Excellent work. Your muscles deserve a rest. All the rest of you, still fighting. We still have half of the players in this game just trying to get to 20 minutes. A 1 in 3 shot at immunity for Luke, Leo, and Cade. A 1 in 2 for Gabby and Ashley. Your leg has to be in here in 15 seconds. I'm going to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those legs up. Get them up. You're looking good, Luke. Just make sure that toe doesn't touch your heel. Yeah, no, you're looking good. All right. From now on, we are just here. You can make the switch between your hands whenever you like. You got to keep one foot in the air. If you want to jump and hop to the other foot, that's fine as long as your first foot doesn't touch the ground. This challenge is endurance. This challenge is stamina. This challenge is strength. Now this challenge is balance. Cade, trying to balance. In 5 minutes, we're going to ban hopping. How about that?
Why?
You can't make it sweet.
I will not.
I do. That heel is
Why are you
really
scared?
close, Leo. Leo still has an extra life, and we are 22 minutes into this challenge. All right, let's make things a little more interesting. First person to drop gets an advantage in the game. Starting now. Cade gets an advantage in the game. He does not have immunity at the next tribal council. Cade, I will contact you about what that advantage looks like. Okay. It is now a 1 and 2 shot. Both tribes. No shot at immunity for Cade. No shot at an advantage for anyone else. You are here indefinitely. I'm going to ban hopping in 1 minute. No movement yet. You are at 25 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm going to count you down. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can no longer hop to stabilize yourself. Now, you gotta be locked in. You can hop to switch feet. That is still allowed. You're at 26 minutes and 15 seconds. The first person to drop out of the challenge is around 2 minutes. This is impressive. That is hopping. Ashley, unfortunately, you are out of the challenge. Gabby, you have 1 immunity. You are safe at the next tribal council. If you stay there longer than either of them, you win your tribe an advantage. Ashley, excellent effort.
Okay.
Leo, watch at your feet.
That was a hop. Okay, Gabby, you are out of the challenge.
Hot Bishes win.
So, Hot Bishes Alright, we are 27 and a half minutes into this challenge. Longest challenge we've had so far this season. 28 minutes.
Oh, this is so boring.
Part of the challenge. Keep yourself entertained. Talk to some people. You're welcome to talk. Make a deal. One of you protect yourself for the next challenge. Both of you. Excellent balance for both of you.
So I don't know how that movie
Oh.
What happened to you?
It's a great ending.
That's
you,
a
but I kinda
Leo,
knew
you
how
are out of this.
that
That was a haha. My foot didn't move. Your foot
I knew
moved.
how it ended. So
Leo, you've used one life. You're welcome to drop the ball and reset.
30-second rest.
Transition to 30 seconds. Okay, and you have to begin the transition now. You have 30 seconds from this moment to get the ball up. 5, 4,
I wanted to switch.
1. Now, nobody has any advantage. This just goes until one of you hops or drops. We are also 31 minutes into this challenge. Sam might be looking for one of these two to give him immunity next week.
Sam, what are your thoughts?
Luke, I need that arm up.
Yeah, who are you rooting for?
I think you're both doing great.
Oh, thank you.
It's a legal hop. Keep that foot. That is not a legal hop. Leo, you can't adjust like this.
So I win? I'm good?
So yeah, so you're good. Luke, you won immunity. So Gabby, you are safe from the vote next week. I will see Wasaka there, but you cannot be voted out. Congratulations. Luke, excellent job as well. This is for you. Both tribes, excellent effort in the challenge today. I will also be seeing both tribes to vote one of their members out next week, and we will go down to 9. The only one who does have a chance at immunity is Sam. Did Sam bet correctly?
Caden felt so confident about going into that challenge, so that's why I essentially voted for him.
I like Gabby a lot, so I'm glad she's staying in the game for sure for another week. The other winner being Luke, I'm a little shaky about. Like, no shade, but his elbow was low the entire challenge. I don't want to like vote him out. I just wouldn't be upset if that happened. I think in the next tribal council, me, Sam, Cameron, and Luke kind of have a little alliance going on.
I don't really want to work with him long term because I believe he's someone who has like quite a bit of influence. I think it's a good idea to have him on my good side at this point, especially because he ended up winning immunity now. I can't vote him out.
Highest profile is either me or Luke for sure. After today's challenge, it might be me, especially since my advantage is now publicly known, but Luke also proved himself physically.
That really just did not look great because it was very much tribe lines.
If it ends up like a 3 versus 3, of like the old tribe versus the new tribe, then that could kind of be bad because it's just between me and Logan.
And if it's still tribe lines and now Kate has an advantage, which kind of fucking sucks that he has one.
My advantage, I can view a vote. So I can be like, okay, like if the vote's on you, I'll let you know. And like that kind of thing.
Now that I'm immune, I feel like it's the time to find a way to get some original Wasaka out.
Luke's one of my allies, so that probably helps me.
I feel pretty solid with you and Cameron.
I do too.
Just the 3 of us have really open communication and like stays everything between the 3 of us, then they're not going to be able to kind of like turn us again, which I don't think they will be able to.
I wanted to kind of scare him a little bit and tell him that like if you want to take out other threats, you're just going to be the next person in the line.
Sam told me, oh, people have been saying I was a threat, and I was like, I don't know who said that. I can't tell if he is telling the truth, but I don't know, it's just got me kind of spooked on what they're all talking about.
No, I don't.
So Luke
of anybody on Hot Bishes is probably going to be the first person I turn on.
I would like to target. I'll come up with any excuse I can.
A little side goal for me right now is to find a way to maybe shift the conversation towards Luke being eliminated without making it obvious.
No, I don't do much. I don't do like any threat talk with
Me
it.
neither.
It's nice that you have immunity at least.
I feel like I probably needed it, but
for like for one of us to have immunity is nice because we're losing too many of the original tribe. Like not that I'm just worried that if they see that dwindling number, they'll just jump on it.
I think they will. That's why I wish Ashley won immunity. But
yeah, that was like really her like lifeline there. That was like her life in the game was that ball.
Oh, hello. I look so professional right now. Anyways, one, I'm screwed. I'm actually like preparing for the inevitable, but still gonna play, still gonna try. And if not, I'm gonna blow up people's game on my way out. Game plan going forward, I feel like it has to be Aiden. Aiden's gonna want me out. The issue is Yana's close to Aiden, so I have to make Yana closer to me. I feel like multiple people did what they had to do for them, didn't tell me, and I was left in the ashes. I wasn't aware that the vote switched to Megan until like 12 p.m. on Sunday.
Wait, sorry. I thought Alex told you like sooner. That's why I didn't text you sooner, because Alex said that she wanted to be the one to tell you.
Exactly. Well, and Gabby told me that Alex didn't want to tell me at all because they thought I would go and tell Megan, which is so weird because Alex told Megan before the vote, and then Megan was like, "Is it me? Is it me?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, what was I gonna do? Lie? Alex was like, "Well, we could try to vote Aiden." I don't know why we're doing this, but then I just felt more like, you know what I mean? Because I felt like the loyalty we had got broken. So it was like an emotional and dumb decision. I'm just pissed that I did it because I'm like, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense because I knew like even if it was a revote, I wasn't gonna like, I was gonna write Megan's name down. So I'm like, why? Like the whole time I'm just like, why?
I mean, good for Alex for not saying anything. I guess she did, but.
Well, which is so weird to me because, like, the whole reason she didn't tell me that late was because she didn't want me to tell Megan. And then tells
That's
Megan.
A little fishy.
I'm like, jury handling much?
Yeah. I thought that Alex was going to vote with us, and I think that Gabby also did too. So when Alex didn't vote for us, I feel like that was a big blow to maybe her relationship.
All the points you made tonight of Alex not telling you when we all thought that she had, and also like last minute changing just kind of showed that you're not reliable.
It was really nice talking with them too, and again hearing more about what Ashley had to say, because I will say, like, she did come into my DMs after and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It was just like I wanted to vote, like I didn't want to vote for Megan, and then I was like, but she's not in the game anymore.
I don't know. I shouldn't have voted Aiden. I knew I shouldn't have, and then Alex said she was, and I mean, like, it made no sense for them two to vote Aiden. I should, fuck. Because then Aiden would have been mad at Alex and not me. But I have a right to be mad at Aiden. He's saying, like, oh, everything I was saying was bullshit. Why didn't you tell me it was bullshit afterwards? Why? You care so much about our alliance, but you don't inform me that everything you were spewing was bullshit. If you told me before that, I would have gone in clear-headed. I would have voted out Megan without a doubt. But I was blindsided. I was. Plain fact, period. I was blindsided.
Luke is probably one I have the most connection with, but
Yeah.
I also know I can't beat him, and I want to make that very clear.
That's the thing, because we're all thinking that right now. It's like, if he did get to the end, and then we're sitting there in jury, it'd be like, okay, well
yeah, like,
we thought this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as he
doesn't
have
win.
immunity, I feel like as soon as he doesn't have immunity in a
Sam
merge.
is another one who scares me. I mean, obviously what you said, I feel like our tribe literally feels like he has the idol, like 100% has the idol.
Yeah, I mean, again, like,
You guys think it's him? Because like I said, we all thought the first one was your tribe. And like I've been thinking about it so, because like when we talked the first time, you were so.
but I mean, I don't know if I think
Yeah, because Sam has it.
I think I told you how. Did I tell you how he sent us the clue like an hour and a half later? Then
I'm not saying he doesn't have it.
I guess I should just tell you, because yeah, no, Sam 100% has the idol.
Like 100%?
Megan found the original idol clip. I was there when she found it. I went out searching with her on West Bank. then it was a Super Bowl, so I was like, I gotta go. We're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
She texted me and she goes, Sam has the idol.
Oh.
And I didn't trust her completely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went there. Lo and behold, this is also why hot bitches make dumb fucking moves. She told Sam, unprompted, that I was idol searching with her. That we found the clue together and I was with her. So then I didn't, like, she didn't tell me this though. She did not tell me. So then Sam rolls up, sends me a text, being like, hey, we should chat. And then he like pops on our like Discord call and he's like, I think we both know what this is about. And I'm like, yeah, totally. And he's like, so the idol. And I was like,
okay, so we know
That
okay.
doesn't, yeah, I
Okay,
feel
so
like.
Sam has it then.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
During the watch party that we had on Wednesday, I got to talk to Luke and Cameron, and the two of them, Kate and I, essentially need to like work together and take out either Leo or Logan.
Me, you, and Leo vote for Logan. You, Cameron, and Logan vote for Leo.
Yeah.
And then if one of them plays an idol, the other one goes. And then if there's a tie and nobody plays an idol, we can just put all our votes on whoever we want.
That makes sense too. Like us four, because they can't vote, right? If it's like a 3-3 tie, then.
And then we can just do 4-0.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
We can think about it. Yeah, I think that's good. I just think like if it got really sketchy about Leo, then that's
Like
a good plan.
about him having to vote.
Yeah, like if he was acting some kind of way or started talking about it, then maybe that's a plan.
Obviously, it seemed like Cameron and Luke were like trying to push for Leo, which I am not going to happen. He's part of the original Slay Alliance, and I really need the four of us to make it into the merge. I'm trying to figure out how I want to maneuver this situation. I think I'm gonna try and hopefully get them to kind of vote for Logan and scare them into thinking I might potentially use my idol in case they are planning on just flipping on me, because I don't fully trust Luke or Cameron. I was a little bit considering just using it and like seeing, like, well, first of all, just getting into the merge.
Yeah.
And then second of all, just like less of a target once my idol's not there.
Yeah, out of the thing. I think doing it now is wasting it, but like at the merge vote, like then we can. I don't know. I really like. I don't know if I'm being too optimistic about it, but I really do feel like the five of us, if it works, have like we can go boom, boom, boom for the first like at least couple people at the merge.
Yeah.
I think that going into this with that five, me, Logan, Cameron, Cade, and Sam is great, is perfect. My secret goal of this tribal council is going to just plant seeds of paranoia for Sam so he plays his idol when he really doesn't need to. That is my absolute goal here. So that's what I have to figure out, is I want 5 votes on Leo so we can move forward unanimously and be a good group. But I would love it if Sam just panicked and played his idol. I'm glad that I know what Cade's advantage is. I also think him coming up with that advantage doesn't make sense to me, like him making that up in his mind. But that also is such a weird advantage, but I kind of live for it if you guys made that up.
We said basically like we're gonna sleep on it a little bit and we're gonna have to like talk about it on Friday and see like where everyone's head's at. So it ended up being like me, Cameron, Cade, and Luke, who ended up meeting at a bar on campus. And we had like our little drinks and we kikied and we talked a little bit. And then we started strategizing.
Okay. Going into merge, like Logan would be selling.
I think so too. I really think he would. Like,
what are his other options?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And I mean, at least for me, I don't know how you guys feel about like the merge vote, like the first one. I don't know if that's like thinking too far ahead.
I think so, because we're gonna merge on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the general, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think there's like, if the 5 of us together, I don't see there being an issue with us like being able to agree on someone from the other.
Because we could just like pick them off like one by one.
Yeah. That really kind of like
Solidify.
takes the old tribe lines away. And like, I do think for their tribe, I see it being unanimous. I see like, at this point, Ashley and Alex flipping on each other and just trying to make it be the other one.
Yeah.
Like hypothetically, seeing as Alexandra.
Let's just
still there.
do that hypothetically.
Okay.
If Alexander is still there, like, you guys showing us the trust of taking out Leo, someone on your old tribe, I don't know, like, for me, I think, like, that we could take out Alex the next vote to show,
I'd be okay with that.
like, the reciprocal trust there. If that would make you guys feel better.
Hold on. So we're taking out Leo this week, and then the other tribe will probably take out Ashley. Can we just assume? I feel like it's safe to assume that. Yeah. So then that would leave Gabby, Nona, Aiden. They're kind of a voting block already, and then Alexandra can be used to our advantage whenever.
Yep.
And then us for Logan. Okay. Yeah, perfect.
So we good for this vote, or?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm writing some Leo, like.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Rolls off the tongue easy.
I was nervous this was going to be a hard one, but yeah, I'm 100% good with that.
Yeah.
I met up with Sam, Kate, and Luke, and they were like, we want to work with you guys and vote Leo out. Which is like, for me, that's like, oh, sick, we don't have to go to Rocks or vote Logan out, who I trust. I honestly was pretty nervous since I do not want to go to Rocks. So honestly, I was thinking about maybe switching to whatever Sam and Kate wanted. But like now, I don't know, it just worked out. So now I'm pretty much telling Leo that I'm swapping with them to vote Logan out. But I'm not actually gonna.
Sounds like our conversations were probably pretty similar to what you talked to Luke and Logan about.
Because nobody's been throwing out names.
Yeah.
This might be a big thing to say. But I feel like it'd have to be either I vote with you, Sam, Cade, or you vote with me, Luke, Logan.
Really? What makes you...
Okay, no, like, I think it'll change right Sunday, probably. But, like, as of right now, it's just, there's no other plan.
Yeah.
I'm kind of ready to just throw, like, all alliances out the wind. In order to
Okay.
Like,
Let's put a
actually
pause on that.
If we can compare Blarney's to the Last Supper, like, I have no issue being your Judas, dude. I have to do this to get forward in this game and have the best shot at the merge.
What was interesting to me was that Luke had already told Logan about this whole plan of like the four of us potentially voting for Leo, and him like being so adamant about us voting for Leo and like taking these actions prior to like solidifying anything with us, like, I'm not gonna lie, it really like freaking annoyed me. So to me, like at that point, there was no point in pushing more for Leo because like Logan already knew about everything. That meant that I had to kick it into plan B.
I feel like I have a lot to say.
You talked to him for a while?
So this is the thing. During Wednesday, after the whole like watch party thing, essentially Luke and Cameron are trying to like form an alliance with me and Cade.
Okay.
And like vote for either you or Logan.
Cade brought that up to you? Or
no, so it was Luke and Cameron who first like came up to me like when we had the meetings, and they were like, yeah, like we should like kind of build something here.
Cameron was also on board with Luke, so Logan had a good read on them too.
Oh yeah, Cameron has like explicitly told me that Lucas is number one.
Okay, that's interesting. If just this scenario playing out, Luke and Cameron are voting for me. Cade is working with us and voting for Logan. Or instead of us also voting for Logan, we work with Logan and we vote out Cameron, or I guess we can't vote out Luke.
Ideally, I would have liked to work with Logan because like he seems like
he seems open to doing stuff too.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like how we can't get Cameron without because Luke's his number one. Obviously not Luke. Cade.
Yeah.
I don't know, especially if like he does know Luke.
Yeah.
What he told me was that like thinks that you might potentially have an idol.
Mhm.
So
I've gotten the
his-
sense that people think I have an idol, which I don't. But
yeah,
like I've been getting that sense, and it's scaring me because I feel like it's like putting a target on my back. Do you have any
And he's
idea
just
where the
basic-
idols are?
the idols?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I think the second one is within our tribe, like our original tribe, because I would
You think
think
so?
that one of the
One of
girls
the
from
3, yeah.
they would have used it
Mhm.
last tribal. I mean, unless Logan has it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do have good news
Mhm.
in the sense that like I have the first idol.
Okay.
Just got a lot of information. Sam told me all about how there was this alliance forming with Luke and Cameron and him, Sam, and Cade. He said that there was a 4-person alliance that was like kind of starting to form there, kind of voting block that they wanted to start. He told me that he has the idol, which I assumed. He told me that apparently there was this big chase with it, which sounds cool, and I wish I could have been there. And I kind of wish I had gone to go get it, because I think I could have. But whatever. Cade had texted me earlier in the day, so I had this meeting set up with Cade already. Cade told me about his advantage. He showed me the screenshot. I know what his advantage is. It's not too big of a deal. It's fine. I said previously that I was thinking of voting for Cade. I'm not thinking of that right now. I'm fine. Cade thought that I had the idol. He told me that, and I was suspecting that people thought I had the idol. And actually someone told me, I forget who, Jan or Logan or whoever, said that they suspected that other people were suspicious of me of having the idol. And Cade admitted that to me today. So all good, all fine.
I told him, first of all, talk to Cade. And then they had a conversation together. And then immediately Cade texts me. He's like,
after me and Leo got done talking, like, he wants to work with us.
Mhm.
Like, I think that really did prove that, like, he didn't really have any set alliances at this point so far, and like that he like is willing to work with us. So I think that was good that I called him tonight. I was like kind of candid with him. I'm like,
he drops the whole same thing on me, so I'm like, I gotta put on my best acting skills, my best theater major skills, and lie to him now and basically be like, whoa, I can't believe that, this is a bombshell.
He was like really caught off guard by that.
Thank you so much, Cade. Thank you so much, Cade. So I tried to lay it on like that, at least a little bit. And it was fine. It was a good conversation with him.
After the phone call, like, because you said Leo texted you, like, he wants to work with us.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of been left out of the loop thus far. And me kind of not filling him in all the way, but, like, giving him, like, a little bit of info that he, like, had no idea. Like, that startled him.
This is a bombshell. You're dropping big news on me.
I don't know, dude. Going into this vote, like, as of right now, 3-3, if we vote along tribe lines, is not what I want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't want to end up in a tie. The thing is, Leo and Logan, they're not like a pair, but like...
They have not figured it out. And if they have, this is gonna get edited together, like me being like, they haven't figured us out. But I don't think they have. Like,
I don't know what he made it seem like it was. If it's not a pair, he was like trying to downplay it maybe a little bit. But they live both in Middlebrook, so they walk home with each other like every time, like from the viewing party or like whatever. And he said like they've talked before. So I feel like if we could get anyone to flip, it'd be Logan, and it would be through Leo that we would do that.
There's the first option where like we work with Luke and Cameron to like try and get them to vote for Logan. Well, at least like end goal, get Logan out.
Mm-hmm.
The only other option would essentially be try to get Logan to flip and then take Cameron out.
Yeah.
So that's like the two choices that I see here.
I think that Sam's ideal would be target Logan and keep those relationships with Luke and Cameron, which would put him in a really good position. He's already in a good position socially, and he's my ally, and I'm, looking out for him and want to work with him. But I gotta build my own numbers, and I need to keep Logan in the game for that.
I hate going to tribal.
It's okay. At least like it doesn't seem like we're on the chopping block, at least right now.
Don't be saying that. Don't jinx it. If
No,
you like,
dude.
if you're gonna blindside me and you like are giving me hope right now, fuck you. But
No,
I
that would
know
be
you're
so
not.
evil. No.
Me and you, like, I see us going pretty far, like with our little alliance. Like, if I'm gonna be real, like, I don't really see us like blindsiding each other. I mean, maybe you have different ideas, but like, I want to work with you. Like, I think we're a good duo right now.
Yeah. We've had more time to like have like long strategic conversations. So he's like gained a little bit of trust with me because he spent so much time into like having these conversations that like it wouldn't make sense for him to want to put in that much time and then turn on me. So while he's not like my priority at this point, I could see him being useful, especially as a shield going into the merge, because Yana had told me like Luke and Cade need to go like immediately in the merge, and I'm like, okay, I want Luke and Cade in the merge with me, so you target these people before you ever consider flipping on me, Yana.
Yesterday, I saw Aiden. I ran into him at Starbucks. And I'm like, perfect. Because me and Aiden had never chatted one-on-one before. From last week, when you saw your name, were you like, oh shit?
Yeah, I mean, that was just that was my eye opener, being like, okay.
Now you know who you can be safe with. You know what I mouthed to you before? You know how I like mouthed something to you right before the vote started? Right before the vote started?
I think so. What did you
I
mouth
said,
me?
remember your roots.
Oh, period.
And like, I was right.
Well, no,
So-
I mean, I honestly would have rather have like kept Ashley in the loop last week and stuff. But you know, St. Patrick's Day happened, and apparently Alex went over to Gabby's party, and that's when some talking happened.
Okay.
Me, Yana, and Ashley talked, and Ashley was kind of like, "Yeah, I know. I feel like it's between me and Alex." And me and Yana just both sat there like,
yeah,
like. I mean, you never really know, but voted with us, then we would have been like, oh, we more want to keep you because you voted with us. But neither of them did, and so that's like, okay, so we have to really like see who we want to bring forward that we think we can trust. Yeah.
I feel very down. I feel very much like this could be the end, which really sucks, but it's also a little nice to know that it's like it's literally me or this other person. I can't do much. I'm not gonna gain much. I do believe it's gonna be me or Alex. And sorry, Alex, it's not gonna be me, is my hope. I like Aiden. He's definitely very bitter that I voted for him. But oh well, I can't change it. So the best I can do is be like, yeah, it was dumb. I didn't want to. I really like Yana. I really like her. The only issue, and I like Aiden too, the issue is I think Yana is tying her ship with Aiden more than she'll tie her ship with me. But at this point, whatever can get me through to next week, if it's merged, that's what we're all believing is what I need to do.
I feel like I don't have any huge like stock in who goes home though, if that makes any sense.
That's kind of where I am, kind of where I'm
Because at this point in time, I'm like most of my all to most of my loyalty is in you guys, and it's like I don't have anyone over there that like I need to keep in the game.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. For me especially, it's like Alex just does not interact with me, and then, you know, I don't know. And the way that Alex is still just going for me, I was like, okay.
If the four of us go into the merge strong, especially at the beginning where everyone wants to vote out Luke, like,
yeah,
it's like those three were also like, I mean, like Leo, Luke, and Cade were also like the last three standing, basically, too.
That was also, yeah, that was a big thing, being like, okay, so they can go far in endurance stuff.
I feel like right now it's just pitching myself as an ally. If I go home, I won't be like shocked.
Ashley was really wanting to work with us. She told me that I'm the person she wants to work with most in the game. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I hope it is. I really like Ashley. That's the issue. Is I really like Alex too, but I do think like someone has to go right now.
For me right now, I could go either way, just because Ashley she does seem like how she knows everyone and she's so friendly. Again, that's something that's just looming over that I feel like might come back and get me, and so but I don't know if right now is the time to address it.
I feel like we're in like I feel like we're in a good position.
I do
Like,
too.
especially like with our like us talking with like Sam and Leo so being like good.
So, what I heard was that after on Wednesday when we were talking, because Leo wasn't there, Luke pulled. I think it was Luke, Cade, and Sam.
Yeah.
And Luke was saying that he wanted to vote out Leo, and I think they were kind of like going for it. But I think and Sam told Leo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on over there.
Like, I'm worried that Luke wanted Leo.
I am too. And
But
another is like, they all see Sam as a big threat.
They do. That is something that like Ashley was saying that, where she was like, Sam is a big threat, and I was like,
And I know like other people saying that too, and like, they are right.
Yeah.
Like, he is, but also
I will say he is that's something. He's very smart about this game too. So I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, and then I'm also like, but like, there's other people who are more, trying to like not getting them to be like worrying about him now. Being like, oh, but Luke is worrying. Like,
yeah. I'm honestly more nervous about their tribal than ours.
I talked to Luke today. I talked to Luke over Zoom, and I asked him, I say, Luke, I'm dying out here, man. No one's telling me anything. My allies, I trust them, but they're not telling me anything at this point.
If you hear something, if you need me as a number, I mean, you're immune here. I feel like you have some power here.
Right.
I really, I don't want to close doors.
I agree.
You have immunity. You're so good socially. What is going on? And he looks into the camera and he says, I don't know. I haven't really talked to people that much. I haven't really talked to Cameron. I haven't really talked to Logan. Bullshit. Bullshit. Logan told me that you talked. I broke out the Go board and the pieces, and I moved them around, and I cleared my mind a little bit, cleared that paranoia. Anyways, talk to Cade and Sam. They want to work with me. That's what they say. And I have to trust someone if I'm going to get through this vote. So I'm trusting them, and I want to work with them on that. Big thing with that, though, in me trying to keep my trust with Sam and Cade, is that I have not told Logan that Sam, Cade, Luke, and Cameron formed a 4.
I just got off the phone with Luke. What he told me was that Cade and Sam agreed to unanimously vote Leo out. Oh my god. This is easily the toughest situation I've been in. On one hand, if I just let Leo get voted out, that would be such an easy path for me. But I don't want to just let him be voted out. Oh, I'm really conflicted. Maybe everything isn't as it seems. There's a way out of this. For me and Leo.
I have told Logan, we need to talk. We really need to talk at some point this week.
Hey! Oh, look at that. Look who it is. It's Logan with Tina.
I talked to Sam today.
I heard you talked to Sam today.
I think it went well.
Sam thinks it went well too.
Yeah, I was buttering him up. I was like, Sam, like, what do you want to do? He was like, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe we should do Cameron. I was like, hey, he was like, I feel like I'm at the bottom of that. And he was like, yeah, you were at the bottom of that.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I was getting the feeling I was kind of like, of us three from Hot Bishes, I was like at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like Luke and Cameron seem close.
Oh, I forgot to mention this to you. Well, first of all, you're right. Just because, like, the day that we swapped, and after everyone left and it was just me and Cameron doing confessionals, he, like, straight up just told me.
Luke is probably number one.
He said, Luke's your number one?
Probably, yeah.
Like, Luke is his number one. So they're, like, kind of tight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
really tricky. We need to like make sure we have our information in line.
Yeah.
My question to you is, would you be willing to turn on Luke and Cameron?
In what way? Like voting camera out?
Yeah.
My allegiances are being pulled in opposite directions. Do I stick with my original hot Bishes, or do I flip? I don't want to be the first sacrifice once it gets rough. I don't just want to be a pawn to Luke. I don't just want to be a pawn to Sam. But, you know, first, I gotta make it to merge. So I'm okay with listening to other people's ideas for now. And maybe a little bit later, I can do some of my own.
I'm starting to think I want to be the Tony of the season, but I think I'm becoming the Russell. I lied to Ian and now I'm lying to Leo.
I'm starting to feel pretty comfortable. And those are famous last words right there. If I can make it through this vote, hopefully merge coming up right after that. Hoping to reconnect with the other side with Aiden and Yana and have Slay actually come through for a vote. That'd be pretty cool. I want to go into a confessional and say, you just got slayed.
No hard feelings. What's happens, I guess.
The tribal today is, I don't know, it's very anxiety inducing. Like, I know what's gonna happen, but it's still like really weird. We have a plan. We're gonna vote Aiden.
At first I was pretty like chill with Aiden, but I think it might also just be Aiden's personality, but it's very, like, he goes very much out of his way to be like, you can trust me, which can start to seem a little like I can't trust you because he does it with everyone.
Like, he says he has an alliance to Gabby and Yana, then he's switching and saying he has an alliance with Ashley and I. So it's kind of like we can't really trust where his true alliance is.
As far as I know, it has switched who we want to vote out like 3 different times over the course of the week.
It's been a somber week for me because it's like I feel like I'm like walking to a funeral and I don't know if it's mine yet. But hopefully it won't be. Hopefully I'll get a good little after party, like a little what's a wake? Our wake's fun.
Okay, should we get started?
Yes.
Alright, Gabby. So last week it was revealed to both tribes that it would be a double elimination going into the immunity challenge. What was the initial reaction to that from the tribe?
I think for us it was very sad. I think we had like thought a lot about being able to win a challenge and like so we could strengthen our camaraderie between us, and so like not even getting that opportunity, pretty tough, but we fought hard.
I think something that gets repeated in the real show very often is Survivor is fundamentally a numbers game. Aiden, you are down 5 to the Hot Bishes 6. Is that something that is going through your guys' heads as a merge potentially looms?
I mean, yeah, ideally, for us at this point, I feel like after this vote, it would be kind of ideal to merge just because then if we're down to 4 people and then we have to go to another tribal and vote someone out, that just seems really, really rough.
Speaking optimistically, you're still down after tonight, one number.
Yeah.
Alex, do you think it's fair to say that the mentalities going into the merge will be 1 tribe of 4 versus 1 tribe of 5 if the merge were to happen after this vote?
I believe so. I think we've spent so much time in the tribes where it's hard to get rid of that mentality and think of everybody together, fighting for themselves instead of 2 groups.
So, say the merge were to hit after tonight's vote, do you think that it would be more complex than tribal lines? What do you think the mentalities would be?
I think it would be kind of ignorant to say that, I don't think the people on the other tribe are, making connections and, to whatever degree that is. I have no idea how, complex the relationships are. If it is just, we're voting someone out today, versus we can work together in the future, and you don't know how that goes. And I think everyone's idea going in is, probably you know, we have people on the other side too, but we don't know for sure.
I mean, if you look at it just as old tribes, there's 2 of us and 3 of them. So realistically, they don't have to be friends with us. They kind of get their pick if the 3 of them work together. So I feel like that was my first reaction was, oh shit, look at the numbers and look at my position with the numbers and what to do and how to fix that. And how to fix that was win immunity, which I don't have the stick, so obviously it didn't happen.
And Gabby, you did win immunity, so you maybe had a little bit more comfort this week than anyone else. Did that reflect how you approached strategy conversations in any way?
I guess I could approach them without the fear that people were lying to me and just gonna vote me off, which was helped me sleep a little better at night. But I think I still went into it with the mindset of just working towards forming relationships that I think will be good for future stuff.
Alex, are you confident that the plan that you had going into today will be the plan that gets executed when I read the names on the paper out there?
I believe so, yeah. There's always a bit of worry that the plan is going to change, but I believe it's pretty straightforward. It's going to follow.
Is anyone not confident in the plan that they have for today? Does anyone feel like they're on the hot seat? No? Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it. If anyone does want to say anything before we get to the vote, I think now would be the time. Otherwise, I won't stop you. Then I suppose we'll get to the vote. Aiden, you want to start us off?
I'm hoping everyone else does the same.
They hit immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I get to the votes. Let's vote. Aiden. Alex. 1 vote Aiden, 1 vote Alex. Alex. That is 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Aiden. And the next person voted off of Survivor Twin Cities is Alex. Alex, your time is spoken. Happy to go. Alright. Maybe a testament to you guys that Alex walked out with a smile on her face. Doesn't change the fact that you did just cannibalize one of your own. So, what? I hope the group therapy continues moving forward. This game is cutthroat.
That makes sense. I mean, I was hoping to get farther, but I'm a little disappointed, but it happens. This is how the game is played. Ashley, oh my god, I love her. She's so sweet. I really hope she gets far, because she deserves it. I do think the gameplay is going to get more intense going forward. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody talks to each other.
Alright, Hot Bishes. Welcome to your first tribal council as a tribe. Logan, you feeling excited?
I just think it just shows how dominant we were the 1 week before this.
And this week you did, Luke, you won the challenge for your tribe. You were able to watch Wasaka, so congratulations on that, as well as immunity. Did you have any immediate thoughts after watching Wasaka's tribal council about their dynamic?
Yeah, I actually did have some thoughts. I thought it was interesting how they voted unanimously this time when it wasn't unanimous last time. And then we watched another OG Hot Bish walk out the door. So I did also hear when they were discussing a lot of, like you said, kind of like camaraderie on their side. So it seems like their group really did bond within these past couple of weeks. And they really were talking about like going into the merge with like they kind of gave them an idea. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but they kind of sounded like they were like,
yeah, and then we can all go into the merge together, which is interesting because they want to go into the merge with a 4 or 5 numbers deficit. So that was an interesting thing that I heard from their tribal council.
Sure. So lots to talk about the merge. Is there a sense that it's coming, Logan? Or is it still a far off concept like it was at the beginning of the game?
I feel like it's getting close. I don't know, this double elimination thing makes me especially feel like it's getting close. I mean, 9 people, that's a pretty nice number to start with at a merge. So I think we all have the sense that it's coming. At least that's what I've heard from everybody. I don't think anyone's thinking it's far off at this point.
Sure. Okay, I think one of the beauties of tribe swaps is asking tribes to decide, are those initial people and those relationships you formed first more important than the ones you formed after the tribe swap? One of the things we heard with Wasaka is maybe initially, sure, but now they've had 2 tribal councils to kind of decide new tribal lines. They've had a couple weeks to establish new relationships. They had in the entire spring break to talk to each other. For you guys, that hasn't necessarily happened, and this is the first time. Have those conversations about OG hot bishes and new hot bishes bled into the strategy for you guys this week?
Oh, well, that's been word around the street forever. Is like, well, the OG Wasaka, they like we have the numbers, and there comes a point where it's like, okay, we have those numbers there, but with being in the new tribes for a little bit, and especially this past week, we've had time to like reflect on those relationships and where we can go moving forward. And I think it's important to weigh both sides and see like what gives me the better chance of moving forward in this game.
Luke, you're one person who doesn't have to worry about that paranoia because you did win immunity in that challenge. How did that change your discussions?
Yeah, so when you handed me this, you also handed me a big target on my back going into the merge. So yeah, appreciate it. So basically for me was, now that I have this, and I think Gabby probably feels similarly, like going into the merge, only two people that have won individual immunity. So my thought process is, how can I set myself up the best in the merge, especially at that first vote where people might be looking at me as a threat for immunity challenges.
And Cameron, one of the dynamics we talked about a lot on Wasaka last week was that it was 3-3, original Wasaka and original Hotfish. That is now the case for you guys who haven't had to vote someone off of your tribe yet. Is there some concern about a deadlocked vote, or was that not a factor?
Yeah, there's definitely been a little talk about going to Rocks. Yeah, I'd say I'm a little worried.
So Leo, do you think that Cameron's accurate in saying it's probably not going to be a unanimous vote? Wasaka can be all kumbaya, but we've got some stuff to hash out. We haven't seen our therapist yet.
I think, yeah, we haven't done a vote yet, and it's really tricky because we don't really know where stuff lies. The 3 of us, we voted out Melanie the first time. Melanie wasn't even there. We've never really had to deal with this.
Miss her.
Yeah, shout out Melanie.
So unlike Wasaka, who seemed to unanimously decide you've got a plan, whatever happens, happens, one of you will go home tonight, maybe with the regret that you were not able to pull something aside at the last minute to scramble. Is that accurate, Cameron?
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. Because we were all in that big group, and if you pulled someone aside, then it was it seemed like you were making more plans on the screen. And nobody wanted to be the screen. I feel like right now, because everybody has a plan. They just don't know the uncertainties of what happens.
Well, everyone is here right now, but one of your journey will end this afternoon. And so if there is anyone who feels like they are on the hot seat and they need to have a conversation right now, I get that you are in the middle, in the most public forum possible, but if you feel like you need to have any last whispers, I'm going to give you that moment. Otherwise, we're going to get to the vote.
Let's make it a live tribal.
All right, it's a dead tribal.
I'm open to talking more, but
I mean, is there anything anyone wants to say?
Wait, can I say something?
Absolutely.
When we were walking back, Leo, you said that you wanted to talk to Luke, so I can give you this chance now. If you talk. Yeah.
Me and Luke said we were going to talk to each other.
Yeah, that never happened, so I can lean back and chat.
You can talk and swap some
talk. Let's talk. Right over here.
Yeah, you guys are also welcome to have the livest tribal you know.
She has this day.
Good talk. All right. Do you guys feel like sharing, or is that confidential?
Oh, we were just talking about our weekends.
Yeah. Oh, good. How was your weekend, Leo? Did you have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend.
All right. Well, hopefully it stays a good weekend. You ready to get the vote?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what they say? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. And this week you've been trying to bullshit me the whole time. So you're getting the horns.
I felt kind of bad the first time. Don't feel too bad this time. Just hoping it's not me.
It's not personal. It's just, you know, business.
All right. I'm gonna read the votes. Okay. If anyone has an advantage or a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. Read the votes. First vote. Leo. Cameron. That is 2 votes Cameron, 1 vote Leo. There's 3 votes Cameron, 1 vote Leo. Three votes Cameron, 2 votes for Leo, 1 vote left. And the next person voted out of Survivor Twin Cities is Cameron. Cameron, the Travis vote. Here's go. Fortunately, it is time for you to go. Sounds like your predictions were true. You were right to be uncertain. I'm glad you and Luke got that talk before the vote. Hopefully you have finally put pen to paper and solidified some alliances because you will need to trust a lot of these people moving forward. Good job.
Next time on Survivor.
Oh yeah, we are merged.
I'm kind of like in the worst situation right now.
The social webs were just completely wiped.
I'm aligned with like everyone, except Ashley.
Fucking terrible advice.
But I want her gone.
And it makes me sad up there. I kind of had a feeling actually. So Luke voted. Yeah, Luke. Luke's my guy now. I kind of had a feeling.
Luke was trying to like, he was like, oh, the stray vote can go to Logan in case Leo played an idol.
That's making the show.
You think the stray vote's gonna go with me? Ruin my perfect game?
Yeah. Is it gonna ruin my perfect game tomorrow?
Probably.
We'll see. I hope the scramble isn't bad.
I don't know what he made it seem like it was. If it's not a pair, he was like trying to downplay it maybe a little bit.
Whatever. I don't think they have